originally in common was conceived as this way that we could encourage people to see first and foremost what we have in common, to take a step closer to each other, to create a more inclusive society where everyone feels like they belong, where everyone can exist quite easily and comfortably in their bubbles of people that look and sound like themselves, that come from very similar backgrounds to them. And if you're not aware of the importance of making connections with people from different backgrounds, different cultures, different faiths, then maybe you don't do it. So I think Share Kai is this really wonderful way of people being able to connect with cultures that call Christchurch home but might not be as visible as others.
I think in Christchurch we have a lot of community get-together, but most of them are for the people in Christchurch. But with Share Kai it's something new. It brings people from overseas, refugees, who just bring in different stories, different cultures, completely different backgrounds, and share them with the locals around here. And this just opens up our mind.
I born in Afghanistan, so because of the war, we moved in Pakistan as a refugee.
So we have about 15 women who are part of the Cooks Collective. They're all former refugees. They come from 3 different ethnic backgrounds: Nepali, Bhutanese, Afghan and Eritrean. Yeah, and they all love to share their culture and about themselves through food.
Wonderful.
How I find Share Kai was through my community. That was the welcome dinner. When I was just looking, everyone was talking, communication with everyone was talking with different people. And I was just thinking, oh, I find my place here.
So some women have, the goal of being small business owners one day. And so they're really motivated to take up opportunities that will enable them to get there. Other members might just want to be part of something, have something outside of the home, outside of the church or the ethnic community.
And the Rising Home, they hired me as a tutor. I was like, I never thought that one day I'll be teaching something.
Yeah.
That was like, and some of the people they come to say, oh hi, I was like, where I have seen them? Or do you remember that day you were there and I tried your food? I was like, I didn't know that the people know me. I was thinking nobody knows me until only my community people. But through Share Kai, I have been connected with so many other groups.
We didn't really have a set idea of what the Cooks Collective would look like. We just knew that together we would make events based around food. And the women would make the food and they would sell the food and they would keep all the proceeds, and we would help with the logistics and the operations and making it happen and being the bridge, I guess, to how food events could work in Ōtautahi, knowing the system here.
You start talking to the ladies from the Cooks Collective and they're talking about their cultures. We listen to the music in the background. So a lot of the things were just really new to us. People just love being there. They're happy, they're engaged, they're full of energy. And because you're there most of the time over and over again, you're building your own little community with people who have the same interest.
They just come and they say, oh, what? How it made, the taste, I have never tried this one, so, oh, how did you, what's inside, they are so curious what we put.
The feedback from the people that eat your meal is something that even for your mind, for all your body is like relax, no tired anymore. The feedbacks work that much.
Whenever I'm at an event and I step back and I just see people really connecting at the table, that's when I feel, like this is really doing what we'd hoped it would do. Sometimes it feels a bit like everyone has known each other, for a long time, and that's amazing because, just a few minutes ago they were strangers queuing up, to buy their meal, and the fact that we can enable people to have real moments of connection is really important. Food is universal, right? We all have to eat, but it's also more than just about our need to eat. It's how we express our culture and our identities and our values. So I think, food is such a great way of kind of pulling together and wrapping up all these things that we want to do around a more unified, a more diverse, a more connected society.